Hello people, that was my cat. And since I've been doing some stop motions, usually I guess I would just show you how to do stop motion. And it's not much anything to it. First you're going to need a computer. And you're going to need a computer and a camera, like I'm having right now. And just to show you, this will be a camera, just to show you how it is. It's not just a remote to show you what you're supposed to do. And if I were to do a stop motion where I want this car to go across like that, just like that, and it'll be ended, then I would get my camera, I would put the car right here, and then you want the camera to be in a still place. So you might have like a stand or something, but I'm just going to hold it. And what you would do is you would take a picture, and then you would move it a little bit, just a little bit. Then you would take another picture, then you would move it, take another picture, and so on. And then if you had an SD card in that camera, then it should look like this once you're done. Just go like that. But I did another stop motion just to show you. And if you have an SD card, my camera's not charged, so I gotta move this. If you have an SD card port in your camera like I do, hold on 1 second. And if you have a SD card like my card port, like my computer does right there, it should say SD card right here. And that would be good. But also, if your camera came with a USB port, you could just put it from your camera into the computer, and it'll work the same. Okay, so say you have an SD card. I would put it in there, because most computers don't really have SD ports. So, and I can't do the video camera thing because this is the only video camera I have. This will pop up on my computer, but yours may not do that, so I'm going to exit out. What you got to do is you got to go to Start, and then I have it right here, Windows Movie Maker. But if you were to go down to All Programs, you would find it somewhere like right here. I would go here, press no, I don't want to recover that, and it will take a while. Because mine will take a while because I've always had other things on here, other stop motions on here. So it'll take a while. And I'm waiting. You can skip ahead to the part where where it shows up just now. But I can't really stop it and do another video on it because, yeah. And here it comes. Here it is. And what I do is first you gotta go to Tools, then you go all the way down. Yeah, I do have the newer version of Windows Movie Maker. And you go to Options, and then I'm gonna put this up. And then usually you would have your duration up to like 2 seconds or something. What you want to do is well, first it'll come up on General, it'll look like this. You want to go to Advanced, and then it'll have it at 2. You don't want it at 2 because then it'll take too long. So you go down all the way you can to 0.125, and you don't change anything else. You just press OK. And then I have my SD port card in there. And then if you're using an USB cable, whatever you call it, I really don't know. You can press right here, or if you have the older version, it's somewhere around here. And I would go to Import Media because I have an SD card. And of course usually that'll pop up because that's what I did last time to test. But I would go to Computer, and then SD card, Import, DCIM. You can just scroll through everything, try and find it. I'd go to 107 because that's the one that I have my stuff in. My pictures. And then what you would do, instead of clicking import. All you do is press outside that little box. Try and press out here, and then you'll see that little blue box. You gotta highlight all these and just go down until all of them are highlighted, and then all of them will be like in a box. And then you press import, and then it'll take a while because you have so much pictures. And then what you gotta do is you gotta do the same thing as you did to import them, only you highlight all of them, make sure you get all of them, and then you go all the way up, and then you press the first one. It'll look like you only have 4 here, but when you drag it down there, it'll take a couple of seconds because it's putting all the pictures in instead of 4. At first I didn't know that, so I kept on dragging, so it was boring. And it'll show all these black lines, and then yeah, and then it'll show the preview over here, and then if you press play, you'll be able to see that it'll look just like a stop motion film. That's one that I created recently. And the Mini Cooper wins. And you can always add transit titles and effects and things. Like if I were to have a title, I was gonna, well, this is taking a while. If I were to have a title, you can have title at beginning and credits at end and stuff. Let's say YouTube rocks. And you can change the color and stuff, and it'll show you a preview, and you can add title, and then you can drag it wherever you want it to be, and it should look like this. YouTube rocks, and then there's your video, and then you can add credits and all these stuff. And once you're done with that, you'll be good to go. That's practically how you can make stop motion easily and with no programs that you have to buy. Yeah, I am tired. Bye.